Hi darlings and welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. I got my May Ice Cream Beauty Box right here. So let's play with the goodies that are inside. I have not opened it yet. It is still sealed. I don't want to show you my address because creepers. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Liz and I'm a makeup enthusiast and I just like to play with makeup and play with my collection and all of that fun stuff. So I am specifically in love with eyeshadow palettes. It's like a weakness. But yeah, we just play with makeup here and that's what we do. So box, peanuts, you know, here's the card. Okay, I'm not gonna look at it. So let's look at, I just dropped all the peanuts. Cool. All right, so the first thing in here is the BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream. This is, it says it's in the shade Bridget. So let's read about this, shall we? So this retails for $36 in this economy. Okay, so it says this innovative product can be used as an anti-aging primer to prepare and illuminate the skin, mixed in with your foundation or tinted moisturizer for a radiant, luminous glow. Interesting. Used as a liquid highlighter, used to provide an all-over body glow. Mixed with your favorite lotion to give, okay, all right. It is a brightening serum, it looks like. So let's open it up. Okay, so let's also open up the package. It does say that there's a note about it has, I guess, an air pump, kind of a thing. It says that you may have to get, let's see, what do the instructions say? In order to get the air pump to work correctly, you will need to unscrew the cap and push the product up until it appears in the neck. Interesting. Screw the cap back on and shake the tube well. It may come out a little watery at first, but this is all normal. Interesting. It works by a vacuum, apparently. So let's unscrew it. Let's push the product up to the top, following instructions. Anytime now. Cool. Oh, it's like a kind of a shimmery pink color. Okay, and let's see if we can follow instructions, friends. Oh, there's the wateriness. And there's spark. Okay, we're messy, but that's gonna be fine. Okay, so it looks like it's pink and shimmery. Interesting. I don't know the best way to do this. We got, we're gonna play with all this. So we're gonna put it on, fret not. I might try mixing this in with my tinted moisturizer. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we're gonna try. So let me wipe off. I have a roll of microfiber cloths here that I can wash and reuse. Best thing ever, but don't get the dark purple because the color's pretty, but it for sure makes a mess. Okay, anyway. So let's see what else is in this box, okay? We're going to use it all at the end. We don't have to use it right now, but let's see what else is in here. We also have a Gerard Cosmetics Color Your Smile lip gloss. This is in the shade Salmon. What does this look like? I don't have anything on my lips currently. The only thing on my face is a little bit of mascara. Oh, look, it has a little mirror. You know, back in the day, the Unique lip glosses used to have a mirror like this too. I love that novelty of that. Let's put it on our lips because I don't have anything on. And I can already tell you, this is a very narrow. Oh, she thick. Oh, she thick. Okay. Now, I don't have my ring light on. So if the weather, like if the clouds changes. Oh, she is thick. She is thick on the lips too. So, okay, we have that. Didn't even use the mirror. Could have, didn't. Forgot it was there. Story of my life. Okay, so anyway, lip gloss, cool. I do love a lip gloss. What else is in here? Oh, there is a lip liner. I acted too soon. I don't think these colors would necessarily go together, but maybe they will. We'll have to try this in just a few minutes when I use all of the products. We also have from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, we have a very like sparkly loose shimmer. Cool beans. That's fun. And I'll just go through and look at the pricing when we're done because I'm already excited because I want to touch the other thing that's in here. So every Eyescream Beauty Box comes with an eyeshadow palette in it. every month. So if you don't like having a lot of eyeshadow palettes, this might not be the subscription box for you. This month, it's the Ultimate Cappuccino palette by DD Signature. I'm very excited to have this, and here's why. So I actually won the giveaway on DD Signature's Instagram. So I'm actually receiving another palette from DD Signature, and when I get it, I'm going to do a giveaway. So this is the one I got first, so this is one we're going to use first. And here is the palette. Look how gorgeous. It's real pretty. Here, let me move that. It's really pretty. Honestly, the oranges, though, this is what I would like to use. And then these, batch. But I think with the warm tone lip gloss and like the lip liner, I'm thinking that something in this family is going to be fun for today. So now let's look at what the cost of everything is according to the little card. Ultimate Cappuccino palette. This retails for $34 from DD Signature. The Beauty Moon Cosmetics Loose Duochrome Powder retails for $10. The lip gloss from Gerard retails for $24 full price. In this economy, I would never. It does feel nice. It's shiny. $24 for a lip gloss. I don't know why I'm showing you this. It doesn't matter. You can't read it. The script is tiny. This lip pencil is $21 by Appeal Cosmetics. I would not pay that for a lip liner either. It better be luxury for that price, you know? Okay, and we already talked about the illumination thing. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and there's no way I'm putting this all over my face as a primer. There's no fucking way. But we will try to mix just a little bit in with a tinted hydrator. Maybe we'll see if that's going to work. So I'm not going to lie to you. The thought of putting that all over my face, it makes me nervous. Okay, so let's do some base makeup. And we're just going to take this because we're using everything. Hi, in case you didn't know, I like to use everything as much as I can anyway. That comes in the box every month when I get it. So I don't have just a bunch of things sitting around that haven't been touched, you know? So I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja. This is a tinted hydrator. This has been like it's my go-to kind of summer foundation. I'm just going to take some of that. I'm putting a little bit more than normal because I'm going to mix this in. And I want to have a little bit of grace because I don't know what is going to happen with this. Is that good, do you think? Take that little bit that's hanging off maybe. I don't want to do a full pump because I feel like it's going to be a lot. I'm going to be very sparkly today, I think. All right, I'm just mixing that up with my finger and we're just going to hope for the best. I'm not wearing anything on my face currently. I didn't even do my skincare this morning, but this is a tinted hydrator, so there are like hydrating ingredients in it if the name didn't give it away. But my skin really likes this Tarte tinted hydrator, even if I haven't put anything else on. My skin generally reacts well to it, meaning that I don't have I didn't put any color corrector on because for the second get ready with me in a row, I forgot. But let's just put this on. It'll be all right. If I need to do concealer, I will. Okay, I'm just using my this is a Sephora brush, and this is the kabuki. This is their flat kabuki. Get down here, bring it down. Okay, well, I can definitely see the luminosity. My skin on its own was behaving beautifully. I definitely look glowy. I definitely look more glowy than I would normally, but it doesn't look bad. Okay. Honestly, though, mixed into this tinted hydrator, that looks really pretty. I do not have my ring light on. Like I said, this is just in front of the window, but honestly, though, why is that looking so cute? I do feel like when I use a glowy product like this, though, it emphasizes the bags under my eyes. So that is just something like if something is luminous, I feel like it does emphasize the difference in elevation because the light hits it. here. But overall, I really like that. I don't feel like I need to even, I don't feel like I need to even use a beauty sponge to get what I want out of this right now. I do normally like to pounce my makeup into my skin, but I feel like it's kind of working without that. So we're just going to kind of roll with it. Now I am going to put on a little bit of concealer, I think. So let me grab. I'm going to wipe this off. I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm going to go into this Revlon Flex Wear Concealer because I don't have any other complexion type products in this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my makeup like I normally would. So I just put a little dab of doobie there, and then I just use a brush. I did order, BK Beauty had a sale recently, and I ordered the A5206 or A206, the concealer brush that Angie Hot and Flashy did with them, because I have heard that it is really good. And I do like a cat's paw brush like this, and it has that shape. So this is the Revlon 24-hour Flex Wear Full Coverage Concealer. Honestly, I could see it being full coverage. It does okay. I find that I do need a color corrector because it will be so thick under the eyes generally. If I don't tread carefully with it. Does that make sense? Like, it would be easy for this to be thick under the eyes. Okay, and I'm going to tap that in with my finger. Oops, I dropped it. I'm going to need to wash it. All right. And I just do like to tap on my finger. One, because I don't need an obscene amount of coverage. And I don't like it to be heavy under my eyes because I am a little bit older. So I actually do have a new pink powder to try today. Maybe we will try that. Or should I go with a tried and true? Oh, I just like to blend, so I don't have those things. Okay, are we looking good? We are looking good. I do have a new powder. Let's just try it. I don't usually like to mix so many new things together, but that glowy primer highlighter thingy, firstly, my skin looks great, but it doesn't seem to be impacting how my foundation is settling down, so that's great. Oh, funny enough, I had Shop Cash from the Shop app, and Gerard Cosmetics, you can use your Shop Cash with Gerard. So I ended up getting the Slay the Bake powder. I've never used this before, but it's a pink powder. So I'm going to try that. We're going to try that. Let me grab. Oh, interesting. It's got a little turnstile here. I don't feel like I need to do much with this. I like a puff for this. So let me see if I can find a puff. Oh, I have a clean one right here. Perfect. Sometimes things work out. Okay. I'm just going to take a clean puff, and I'm just going to, I don't know how much I need of this. We're just going to, is it one of those things like a little dab will do you, you know? Maybe we'll just tap it into the lid. I do find the little turnstile a little confusing. I don't know why, it just is to me. Okay, we're going to tap this in. Make sure you tap out any creases you may have acquired before you powder. Anywhere that, we're just gonna tap this in. I do find lately that I am using more powder because we're going into summer, so tap out any creases you've acquired. Okay, we're just gonna tap that in, and then we'll work on like our bronzer and all that stuff. So okay, fun stuff. The pink color, not too strong. Appreciate that. It seems really finely milled, almost to the point of like aeration, like where it wants to float in the air. So, very finely milled. Don't know if powder is your best friend if you're an asthmatic though. Something to keep in mind. Okay. I'm going to go into the Charlotte Tilbury. If you remember, I got this because in the Allure Beauty Box, they were giving this away for free when you sign up. So I was like, done. So I've been really enjoying it though. I like how kind of subtle it is. So now I'm just gonna go ham because I like a heavily bronzed look because I naturally have color in my in my face. I live in a hot, sunny environment and I see a lot of sun. So be better than me and be more consistent with your sunscreen than I am. I wear sunscreen regularly when I know I'm going to be in the sun, but day-to-day exposure is really what gets you, and I recognize that. I just hate the feel of sunscreen. I'm not gonna lie to you. So be better than me, because be better than me. I very much flip-flop on it. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. Right now, I'm bad. Okay, I don't know what color my eyeshadow look is gonna be. Should I wait to do blush? Let's just go in with something a little bit kind of neutral for blush. There's not a blush in here today. So let me grab my Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Volume 2, whatever volume, and we'll use that for the blush look today, and we'll just kind of go with the pink. I didn't have that one at my desk, but I do have the Full Fantasy one, so we'll just use that one. There's a couple of pinks in here that I think are going to work just fine, so... All right, so I have Peachy Keen. I kind of want to mix these two shades. This is Peachy Keen, and the bright pink is called Pink Blossom. And I'm just going to mix those together. Let me make sure my brush is wiped off. I'm just going to kind of mix those together. All right, let's see what that looks like on the hand. Yeah, it'll be all right. And I do still have that powder under my eyes. I'm just letting it kind of go as long as it can, but we are just going to tap over it with this blush because it's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, that's working. Okay. Sorry, it's kind of hard for me to gauge. I'm used to having more light than this, but the lighting was so good today. I didn't want to actually like turn on the light, you know? Okay. Well, that is looking cute. So let's move on. Let's go ahead. Should we do lips first? Let's do eyes, because I can always just wear this lip gloss on its own, regardless of the eye look that I choose. But I do want to kind of try that lip liner. Okay, we'll start with eyes. So it's really cute, and it's really hard for me not to want to put this shade specifically like everywhere, but also like, okay, here's the deal. I used to be like a big, when Dan Marino was a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, I was a huge Miami Dolphins fan, okay? I grew up in Florida, like, it's a thing. These two colors together is nostalgia for me. Like, it's hard to not just go, okay. But for real, though. Should we? Okay, I have this BK201. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go into the shade Macchiato. Actually, let's put this down first as a base. So I'm going to go into French Vanilla, which is just kind of like this warm tan color. And we'll use that in the crease area first. And I think it'll make blending that orange a little easier. So I'm just going right above my crease here. Not anything too crazy. My skin tone's medium right now. Well, right now it's light to medium. I always want to say medium, but it's on the light end of medium. Because medium is kind of a broad range. But we're just going to put this all over this area, just kind of as a buffer. I have heard tell, by the way, if you have oily lids, if you set your lids with a translucent powder first, if you don't use a primer, that is. But I've heard that if you set them with a translucent primer first, it helps with creasing. I saw a makeup artist say that on Instagram the other day. I am very curious about that. My lids aren't particularly oily, but we're going into summertime. And that shit happens. Okay, so that's just on. It's just a little bit of a powdery kind of buffer. This shade on me would require a primer to actually like show up with any real zeal. Okay, I'm going into Macchiato because I have to. Because it is the most beautiful orange. And I'm going to place that, I think, here in my transition. And just go over. Wow, that's a pretty shade. I think it's actually making kind of like, it's kind of a yellowy orange on the lid, which I like. And I'm just using this kind of fluffy brush and just going this whole area here. And it's building up just fine. Okay, I think that color is really pretty, actually. I can definitely tell that shade French Vanilla, that first kind of powdery transition shade I put on, is mixing with this and making it just a tad lighter on the eyes than I think it would be otherwise, but I actually really like that. I think the color it made is really beautiful. Okay. And I'm just gonna buff a little bit here just to diffuse the edge without adding any additional product. And the same side here. That yellow orange, oh my gosh. It's really like pumpkin, like a true pumpkin yellow orange. And I love it. I think this palette would actually function extremely well for the fall season. I think it's fine all year long. I wear all colorful makeup all year long anyway, so. All right, I think that is very cute. Very cute. Let's go ahead and put, I just want to keep doing this. I wonder if Leafy Tea would work. I kind of think this would be pretty on the outer corner. And I kind of just want to see what happens. Let's just see what happens. It might take things like too far into the green spectrum, or it could be beautiful. This is a little dense for this, but we're going to try it. Because I kind of don't want that green to be everywhere. But all right, we're going into Leafy Tea. Let's see how this goes. Because I have to touch the greens. Because of course I do. Now immediately this green, not the most pigmented green ever. It kind of has that like murky kind of undertone almost. It's called Leafy Green. Now, I think this mixed with the orange, just in color theory in general, would be kind of muddy, like could end up kind of muddy. I just kind of want to strategically place this here on this outer area and not really bring it into the crease much. I think we'll pick a different color. Actually, I don't really know if we need to bring another color into the crease. So, okay. It is applying fine though. It's just a little bit like, it's almost a little bit drier of a shade, but it doesn't really have kick up. Okay. I actually really kind of like that. I was a little bit worried that the green was going to get muddy with the orange because it still could, but I don't think it's bad at all. All right, so let's go ahead and take, I think that's pretty even. Let's go ahead and take this shade here, which is called Mocha. And I'm just gonna take a little bit fluffier of a brush because that brush is too dense for the crease. This one is by Lois Cosmetics. And I'm gonna take the shade Mocha and go into the crease with it. And I'm just gonna give a little bit of definition. This is like a light, medium, kind of a neutral brown. I'd say it's more of like a medium neutral brown. And I'm just gonna give this area of the lid a little bit of definition. See how it's diffusing that orange a little bit? I think that's what I want. Here's the deal though, I could cover my whole eyelid with that orange and just be happy. Just live my best life. Okay. Just a little bit of something, I think that's good. I like it, okay. We have really pretty shimmers here. And if you hadn't guessed that this one called me, then this one called me. So I'm gonna take my Specular Eye Base by Davina. And I'm gonna put this on the eye. I'm just taking, I take a little bit, no bigger than like a pin size amount. And we're gonna place this on the lid because that is my preference for using shimmers. All right. And I'm just gonna do the other eye because I'm doing both today. It's so funny, like already having mascara on, I always find it like so weird putting makeup like on your eye because I feel like I have to be like, move lashes, get out the way. Get out the way, lash, get out the way. I am an elder millennial. Hi, my name's Liz and I'm an elder millennial. Okay, I'm taking this and I'm gonna place this everywhere that I can humanly reach. Cause look at it. Here's the deal. I had to. When I saw this shade in there, you're like, Liz, you're covering up that green that you did. I didn't mean to go over that far, but I did, and here we are. Okay. It's real sparkly. It's really sparkly and really pretty. I will say DD Signatures, the formulas that they have, I really like this formula. I'm pretty sure it's the same formula that they have for their Blooming Baskets collection, like that palette. It is such a beautiful formula. It's smooth and opaque and luminous and like, oh, yes, baby, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I don't want to put too much of that because I think if you put too much, then it will probably get clunky. Like it'll probably crease because it's too thick of a layer, but this is perfect. Now, apparently this has like a purple shift on the eye. I'm not immediately seeing that. I'm really just seeing that turquoise, like teal kind of a color. That's what I want. I do think it's a black-based shade, but if we're gonna use one of these other shimmers in here, but let's go ahead and just swatch them on the back of my hand so we can see what the difference is. This one feels more like a topper or like a, let's see. It makes my heart happy. Let's just do this one here. Look, oh my gosh, see? Eyeshadow, bringing me joy since 2018. I'm trying to remember when I got into makeup. It doesn't feel like it would have been that long ago, but it was. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick something for the inner corner. So I like a matte inner corner when things are really sparkly. I kind of want to bring this pink into the equation somehow. And I think that's what we're going to do with it, is we're going to put it on the inner corner. So let me see what kind of a brush I have. I've got this Divina is this a 104? 103, and we're going to use that. It's kind of like this rounded, like tapered brush here. So I'm going into Sweet Cream, which is there. It's pink. And we're just going to place that. Ooh. Cute. Cute, cute. And I'm just bringing it up because that's what I like to do. Makes me feel like I'm illuminating. It really plays into the greens. Honestly, this would have made a really pretty crease shade. Or, yeah, a really pretty crease shade for this look. Now, I do still have that powder on my under eye. I need to make sure that I wipe off the excess because I already forgot. And I feel like it's starting to dry too much. So let's take that off real quick. Okay, so I do have this powder brush. This is part of that same Sephora. I think it was a holiday set a few years ago. I don't know, my mother-in-law gave it to me. She picked it up and then didn't use it and then gave it to me. Okay. Brush that off. Okay, what shade? Oop, did I bump? I bumped. Okay. What shade should we go into? I think maybe this yellow shade. We could put that on the lower lash line because I need a little something. I could go that orange route and just kind of bring things full circle, but I think the yellow is a nice play. This is called Hazelnut. Sometimes I wonder about the choice of like how they choose what name to put with what color. I would not have associated a yellow with the hazelnut tree. So if you know, is the flower of the hazelnut yellow maybe? Is that like a thing? I don't know enough about hazelnut trees. I live in Florida and I don't know if they grow here or not. I've never seen them. We got pecans. But I've never seen that. Okay. My under eyes, by the way, with that Gerard powder, they look very dry. I think I either put too much or left it on too long. Do I like this yellow underneath the eye? 100. Not really. No, don't really like that yellow under there. I think it'd be fine on the lid. I just don't. I think with this look, it kind of ended up looking a little green. And I'm a little confused, so let's add some warmth. and try to counteract that a little bit. So let's go into, I have an angled brush. Let's go into this copper color, and we're gonna put that, it's called Americano. I love an Americano. Ooh, coffee. All right, we'll just put that here. We'll just add a little bit of warmth in with the shimmer. Okay, it is a really pretty copper, a copper tone. Not like the sunscreen, but okay. Do all of these colors quite work together? I don't think so. I think they're okay, but I don't think they like necessarily look the best together. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of pumpkin spice here because why not? We've come too far. Kind of want to add it on the inner corner a little bit here. Just kind of sweep it up. Did that have any immediate difference? Not really. A little bit, I think. Maybe a little bit of lightness, but I was just hoping to take that harsh edge off of the turquoise in the inner corner there. Well, a little something. I don't know. I think it's pretty. Let me add some more mascara. I'll come right back and then we'll decide about the lip. And we're back. So all I did was just put a little bit of mascara just to cover up what had been like covered up previously, you know. So we're going to go into this Appeal Beauty, this liner. This is called Next Level. Let's see. Linear Gel. I think the color is Next Level. It has squalene in it, which I think is interesting that they have a skincare ingredient in there. So it's very pink. So let's see what it looks like on the lips. I'm just going to use a mirror and the lip gloss. I'd be clowning today, friends. Who in there? Are these... Did they try to coordinate this box at all? I think no. Immediately, the formula feels really smooth on the lips. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I actually have thoughts on this gel liner, which is funny. It's almost a little, almost has like a patchy element to it, which is interesting because it's really smooth and really creamy. But like in this area here, it almost looks patchy. I keep wanting to go over it. But it's, yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. It's nice and smooth for a liner. It's soft though. See the transference? It almost feels like it's going to transfer. I don't think this liner is going to be a long-lasting lip liner, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think this color goes with this color palette on my eyes or face for that matter at all. I think the lip on its own would be a really pretty color combo. But I don't feel like it goes with this makeup look. It's giving clown. We're serving clown today. Okay, so let's talk about everything in this box, okay? So the lip gloss, I think the formula is really nice. I think it's a long-lasting lip formula. I don't really like this applicator. I think it's almost too precise for a lip gloss. It's really small. I think if you like a precision application for lip gloss, you'll probably like this applicator. The formula is nice. Would I pay full price for it? Abso-freaking-lutely not. No way, Jose. But this whole box was $25. So it's a steal for that. Okay, the Appeal liner. It's very soft. This color is not exactly a color that I, love. I think in certain instances it would be good, but this color is kind of vibrant for what I would normally look for in a lip liner. That said, it does apply smoothly. Like I said, there felt like a little patchy area, and that could have just been me. It's very soft. It would take nothing to just kind of blend it in with your finger, but I didn't want to get my finger in it, frankly. And I think it's okay. It's not going to be long lasting. There's no way this is going to last a long time. Okay, this Gerard Cosmetics Illuminating Glow BB thing. It's a strange product. I don't usually use something like this. That said, it really mixed in with the tinted hydrator like really well. I don't like, even like you can still see the glow on my nose peeking through where I haven't put powder. Now it is greatly subdued by whatever powder I put on my face. So in the areas here underneath my eye, you can see a little tiny bit of it peeking through, but there's really not as much. It is kind of more of a natural glow. I did not use a full pump, use sparingly. It also looks worse for the wear. It does use a vacuum. That air pump is a vacuum pump. It looks worse for the wear, and I used it one time. So it has maybe 2 pumps out of it total. But the bottle already looks like worn. It's almost like this could have been in a smaller bottle. So we got that. This eyeshadow palette is gorgeous. Oh, you know what we didn't use? We didn't use the loose sparkles. That's okay. I'll pull them out so you can see them, and we'll use them another time. The Cappuccino palette, Ultimate Cappuccino palette, absolutely stunning. Love. I think it's gorgeous. This duochrome powder is the only thing that we didn't use today. So let's go ahead and just open it up. We'll just use what's on the lid here so that we don't waste any of it because it's already on the lid there. Oh, interesting. It has like more of a coarse texture against the styrofoam there. Oh, fuck it. I'll just tappa for a little bit of lightness. Now, do I have any creasing happening? I could see the potential for creasing here. We will see. We'll see. I don't feel like that did anything. I also didn't really put much on there, and I didn't use a spray, so we're just going to chalk this up as to using it another time. So that'll be something that we have to try again by Beauty Moon. So I bet this mixed in a clear nail polish would be really pretty. Maybe I'll just do that with it. But friends, that's the Eyescream Beauty Box for this month. Tell me if you get the Eyescream Beauty Box subscription. It's one of only 2 that I have. I don't need a bunch of stuff coming in every month. But yeah, I will put the list of everything in the description box. I am going to take this lip off because I don't like it with the eye look. I know you're like, Liz, we just did all that work. Yeah, you're damn right. But listen, if the lip ain't right, the lip ain't right, okay? So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put some more of the gloss on, just by itself. And that's going to be my day. I love your faces. Thank you for watching and for being here. And then tell me if you get this box in the description box below. I'm always really like, that wasn't right. Tell me if you get this box and if you think it's worth it. I for sure do. That palette by itself is $34 on its own. Right? Right. I know. For me, it's been worth it every month. At least something that I like every month. So that's cool. I love your faces. I'll catch you next time. Bye. This is like the longest outro ever. Whatever. So it is now 9:50 p.m. So I've had this makeup on for about 8 hours now. And we're still going strong. I don't really see a little bit of like patchiness or where it rubbed off. But otherwise, overall, it still looks really good. I do feel like my blush faded a lot though. That primer didn't make me feel oily. I'm a little bit shiny. I have not touched up at all. So my skin is very normal combo. I have like a dry patch here and a dry patch here, and then I have some oiliness in my T-zone. But it's really not bad most days. But yeah, so overall, a little bit of shyness on the forehead. But anywhere a powder product touched even, it just doesn't look bad at all. My under eyes look heavy though. That concealer is not great. But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update with how everything wore. Even the inner corners are still there. I love that. Normally by now that I've rubbed the inner corners or whatever and they've come off. But anyway, I wanted to give an update for you guys. Have a good night.